Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and yes, this is What If Stories, and we are back with What If Vegito? But what if Vegito was in high school DxD? As an OC. also, I'm going to be posting What If Naruto was the reincarnation of all the boos? Boos? Because I should be getting to that. Because I've been keeping y'all in suspense on that. anyway. So yeah. And also speaking of that, there's a reason why I make Mimba as weak. There's a reason why. As I said, he's spoiled. So yeah. So he doesn't take things as seriously. So yeah. Anyway, so basic. So we're going to, I guess again, we're going to the Riser arc. We're in that arc. So basically, things go to Canon Reus as Issei to do the deed, which Graphia interrupts in that. So yeah. So, also, this is not 18 plus video, so yeah. Also at this time, Vegito is also dating Konako, of course. Konako, of course. Which, as I said, I said he's getting all the women. So yeah. Yeah, starting with Konako because again, I say she's main. Anyway, we got to the next morning. We got to this morning. Konako and Vegito are walking together, holding hands. Yes, they're dating. Yes, that's what couples do. And everyone's seeing this, and it's like, wait, what Konako? It's like girls are just like, wait, what Konako got to him first? Which I think I said, yeah, I think I said some parts ago that Vegito beat Sony in chess. So yeah. Well, and also Sonya sees this and she's just like, wait, what? 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 He's supposed to be mine. What? And Tasapaki and the other girls also nodded in agreement, but seems like Konako beat them to it. Which, yes, Vegito's first kiss was Konako, so yeah. Yeah, so anyway. Oh yeah. Sony. Dun, dun, dun. The high school wiki, DxD wiki. Can't go about it. Man, this is just to remember. So, no one's his name except for Sanji. I can always remember Sanji, and these two. It's just like I don't remember the background characters. Like uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Anyway, so yeah. So they go. So Konako and Rito walk to school together and all that. They were talking together, having a good time, flirting. She was flirting with Konako, which Konako is kind of blushing madly, like Hinata. Because she's not used to this. She's used because she's basically the one with like who's blunt and has no emotion, but in this field, not she has no experience. Which Luke has. I say he has experience, but he's good. He's a prodigy, and he's good. He's good. He learns. So So the school time passes, and they go to ORC, where they meet Grayfield. Yeah, where Vegeta meets Grayfield, which also note Vegito has did not also. If I say that Vegito and Rios are allies in the last chapter, they're not allies. I'm say they're not allies, but they're not enemies. They just like Rio does his own business. Rio just minds his own business, and Rios minds her own business. That's basically it. She can't because remember she can't force Vegito to do anything that he does not want to do. So yeah. Vegito just goes there with Konako because Konako's there, and Akano because those two are taking advantage of like it's just like talking to Vegito, like being friends with him and all that. Yeah, especially Konako because again, one not perfect, two a sweet department, and three in general he's a nice guy. And no one's seen his tail yet. No one. Remember, Vegito does have a tail. It's just wrapped around his waist, but people think it's a belt. So yeah. Also, I'm gonna say that Konako tells Vegito that she's a Nekomara, and all that, which Vegito helps her like cope with that. So she is as strong as season 3 Konako now, but she's gonna get stronger. How? Because because Vegito and he has a freaking and put him in his capsules, which I'm gonna say that he took a prototype, one of the prototypes that Bulma made. He tried to make a version of the hyperbolic time chamber, but it's just like, but it doesn't like change your age, but it doesn't change your age or anything. But it still does the same effects. Like you get years training in a day. It doesn't do anything to your age and all that. Yeah, like I was, Vegeta took the prototype, like the best prototype type. So yeah. Anyway, which he has in which again he has in the capsule. So yeah. So Konako is going to be the first. Actually, I'm gonna say Konako and Kiba are going to be the first people who train in here. And note, Ultra Instinct can be achieved by humans. Note, is Ultra Instinct's not saying transformation. Nation is a transformation anyone can learn, but it's very, very difficult, even for gods. Anyway, it's just so you know. Anyway, also news. If you didn't know, Dragon Ball Legends, Ultra Instinct Sign Goku is out. Go like your crystals down. Like use all your crystals. Go for broke, real quick, because you never know what you're gonna get. So just go for broke. Anyway, if you saved your money for this moment, it's time to cash out. Yeah, anyway, let's stop. Let's stop. Anyway. Also, if you wonder, yes, I did summon, and I did try to summon for him. All I got was Dispo and a few characters, and a few characters that are actually needed, actually. So I did not get Ultra Instinct Goku yet. Yep, I'm still planning on going for him somehow. So anyway, with that out of the way, so yeah, they make great for Rayfia. Then Riser comes in, then being freaking Dio, the rip-off Dio he is. saying it's like Riser. It's been a while since Riser's been to the human world, which I can't make a Riser voice for the life of me. Which I hate his voice. I hate the character, hate his voice. So I'm not gonna try to do that anyway. It, anyway, so anyway. Also note if you guys you're wondering, it's like, oh, is that gonna put 18 plus scenes in here? If I'm gonna put 18 plus scenes in here, you'll see the 18 plus sign if I'm gonna put those scenes. If I don't put the sign, then there's gonna be none, or I'm just going to be like, I'm just gonna put no detail into that. To that. If there's an 18 plus sign, then we're going straight to detail. Anyway, enough rambling into this part. But Riser, being arrogant, he bastard he is. So yeah. Anyways, anyways, Riser then does the same thing as in canon and all that. It's like claims Reese as his wife, which Grafia confirms as future fiance. So yeah, it's like so whichever which Issei is shocked, and Burrito is just like not surprised at all. Then Riser says like, "What's this human doing here?" So and then Burrito then says, I'm not human. I'm not human. I'm not human per se. Say, I look human, but I don't. I'm definitely not. Which Grapefruit against being how powerful she is, she can sense some of that power coming from vegito. So which she's scared of. It's like she's sensing Vegito. It's just like I can't stop him. It's like I won't be able to stop him if he does something. I think so. Yeah. So yeah, she's like already senses not to mess with Vegito like at all. And also, Great Red is in his sacred gear now, but she's talking to Vegito. Actually, someone said to name her Red Dragneel, which is a rip off Octo Dragneel, but I'm just gonna call her Red Dragneel. So that's her name. Anyway, Red talks to Vegito in his head, telling him who Riser is and all that, and all his powers and all that, like exposing Riser and his barrage, his abilities and all that before they're even there. Which Vegito's keeping, which Vegito slash Luke is keeping notes of this. So yeah, and also Vegito's been practicing in magic, which I'm gonna say he's practicing on elemental magic, like magic with all the elements, and all that stuff. Elemental magic and power destruction magic. It's just like, wait, what? Why am I giving him Reedus' like family special ability? Well, technically, because I'm gonna say this. Reedus is like it's like I don't think it's just like it's not everyone in Reedus' family has the power destruction. Destruction. I think Cyber Org does not have the power of destruction, and he's still very powerful, mind you. It's just like I think it depends on the person. If it's just like you think it's a family thing for the Grammy household, but it's actually not. So family is just basically luck based, which he was blessed because he has all the magic abilities. Like But he's not going. He's going to mainly use his key abilities because they're stronger. Obviously, Ki is stronger than Magic. Magic in Dragon Ball Z. See, you can at me on that. At me on that. He's in Ki is stronger than Magic. Is Ki is Magic stronger than Ki in Dragon Ball Legend? In Dragon Ball Z. Anyone? It's not at all. Well, especially God Ki. So God Ki and Magic. Yeah, no way. God Ki's stronger. Anyway, which Vegito's been practicing like ever since he got to this world, which Vegeta is like again prodigy being a prodigy. He mastered the elemental magic with ease, and also the power of destruction. He's way better than using it than Rias is. That's for sure. Also has a mode in there. It's like actually two modes. Actually two modes. It's basically just one basically is basically destruction mode, which basically yep, basically like Topo, but except for being purple, it's a red aura. So yeah, and also scale mail mode, which basically he can use a scale mail. Basically, he can just make a scale mail of like anything, of like scale mail with the power of destruction. So yeah. Anyway, off topic. And I never rushed. I never rushed in in any Vegito what is. But as I said, I'm trying to stop ranting as much as possible. Also, yeah. So Vegito is basically studying Riser. They're seeing how strong he is. Or he thinks he's pretty weak. Weak. It's like Vegito beat Great Red in like Super Saiyan. So what is Riser? What's Riser? Anyway, and notes. The only two he's going to be training are Kiba and Koneko during these 10 days. He's one of them's going to be a year, and the rest of the 9 gravity chamber, working on speed and all that, speed, strength, all that stuff. Anyway, and the final day is basically the hyperlock time chamber and all that. So yeah, yeah. Also, in the 9 days, learning how to use key and all that. But since they're devils and humans, I would say they have more key. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, anyway, sorry. And basically the interaction goes to canon. Then with like Riser showing off his barrage and all that. At which he falls to the ground as usual, crying, which Riser then does the same thing with Ubelia, I guess. Mr. Butchering that a lot. So anyway, which Issei gets mad, tries to attack Riser, but Maria, of course, knocks him down. So yeah. Yeah, so anyway, so yeah. So basically, it's basically Riser leaves, so there's very few. Vegito is about to walk out, but then Rias asks Vegito if he can hit her barrage and all that. I don't say that Vegito then just then says the only people I find worthy, or I can train everyone but Issei. But then Issei or which the retriever says, "Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about?" Which Vegeta says, says, "You're not really a very person. I still don't trust you completely after you sending Konako to follow me and all that." and all that, and trying to pull a fake rescue. Which Ramirez hears this, her eyes widen, and everyone in the project except for Issei, so, because he's dumb. And also, then Ryuten says, "I also don't train perverts and people and train perverts and men who do not respect women," which is basically Issei. Which Issei says, "Hey, take that back," which Hiro says, "You know what's true. You peep on the Kendall Club all the time," which Issei shuts up because he can't argue. He does do that like a lot. So yeah, so basically, but then Hiro says, "But the rest of your project, I'm going to be training. Also, you're going to be in charge of Issei's training. See, almost because I want to see how strong he can be. He can be through your training, which Issei is going to be as strong as he was in Canon, but he's still going to be like the weakest link ever, which is going to be shown clearly. But the rest of people, Gio's going to be training. So yeah, and Austria, I'm gonna say she's gonna be the weakest one because she's reincarnated devil and all that. So yeah, but she's still gonna be like stronger than Issei, which is gonna break Issei even more. Which is going to be like Issei's gonna be even more put down even more. Yeah, Aussie is gonna be as strong as. How am I gonna say this? I want to say as strong as Krillin in the term of power, which mind you, he's pretty strong in that. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, so she can take out pretty much the Aussies. Yeah, it's just basically gonna be mainly support, but if she needs to fight, she has basically all of Krillin's moves. So yeah, by the end of the 10 days, which plus year. I think I want to say. Actually, I want to add that up. I want to say she's going to have the moves of every Earthling. Every Earthling, which basically Tien, Krillin, Tien, Krillin, Yamcha, Xiao combined. So yeah, and then her Twilight healing is going to be way better because it's going to be enhanced by Ki and all that. So her Twilight healing is amazing. Yeah, so basically that's going to be Ozzy's progress. So yeah, so I can talk to you about the other three's progress. Chris, so anyway, Rio takes those four to his house. Then he says his house, which they see, which they are shocked because he owns a giant house. Which they say, "How can you afford this?" And then Vegeta says, "I made this house," which they're shocked again. So like, "You made this?" And then Vegeta says, like, "Yeah." Yeah. So anyway, Vegito so trains Kiba to try like Kiba is going to have Vegeta's moves, but he's not moveset, but he can't go Super Saiyan and all that. Just Vegeta, Kiba's just going to have Vegeta's moveset, and all that. So because of course he's Kiba. And also he's going to have his balance breaker early, early. So yeah, the sword of betrayer, betrayer, which I remember that name now. Betrayer. So yeah. So yeah, so that his so yeah, Kiba's gonna be snapping, which I think yeah, Kiba's gonna be as strong as Vegeta, like after the Namek saga, without going Super Saiyan, which is pretty strong, mind you. After that, which no, they're going to be training in the hyperbolic time frame for like a year. Actually, I would say not really a year, like for some time in there, not for like the full year because they can't handle it yet. Yeah, Konako, well, except for Konako on the other hand, because she's determined. She's determined. Akano, she has whose move says should I give? Which move says should I give Akano? Oh, which I would say Akano has Gohan's moveset and learns how to accept her fallen angel half and can do light spears and all that. Yeah, because she needs to like get over herself and all that. Yeah, and also, why am I giving her Gohan's like moveset? Because actually, future Gohan's moveset even better because that just makes it more versatile. So yeah, future Gohan's moveset, which I think it's a combination of Goku and Piccolo's moveset. So yeah, with his own mix to it. So yeah, and for Konako, basically she's going to have Goku's moveset, that which like Namek move like she's going to be as strong as Goku, like in the Namek saga when he fought final form Frieza. So in base form, so which is very strong mind you. And yes, she has Kaioken, and all that. And notes they also he also tells them tad bits about Ultra Instinct, like hints of Ultra Instinct, which none of them are just like which he told them what. Oh, actually no Gaki. Like he also told him Gaki, which I'm gonna say that Kiba and Konako are the only ones that can use Gaki, that master the Gaki. Asiya can't use Gaki, can't use Gaki that well, but she can use Gaki for like her healing and all that. And for Akano, but for Akano, she can't use Gaki like she needs like a lot more practice. Vegito notices and then tells Akano. I did not say Akano. Tells Akano that don't worry, is there's going to be plenty of time for you to master that Gaki. Which Akano smiles and nods. So we're going to the rating game against Rising. So yeah, actually I want to look up Rise Garage. I gotta look up Rise Garage. Mm-hmm. I found it. Ha ha. I see why there's a hole there because that was Rebel, but she left. So yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so anyway, that's why I need to know their names. We'll go back to that, know their names anyway. A, because I have not watched High School DxD for so long, so I need to learn their names, and so well, I know who Riser is and all that, but it's Barrage because it's been so long and since I watched season one. Anyway, so basically, Breeze comes in with Issei. They're just out their cannon power rules, which Issei is basically he's still on a dragon shot and all that, and he's still stronger, but not as much as other four. Which when those four arrive, Breeze sense their power, which is basically Konako can, which especially Konako because she can handle basically like god level threats. Basically, she feels like she feels like the Konako is like at the same level or higher than Cyber, which is a shock. And same with Kiba. Kiba also has a bit of holy power in Kiba, which shocks her, but she lets that slide. Also, she senses Akano is a lot stronger than her, which is just he's just like, how is she so strong? And even Asti is stronger than her, which is just like, how they got so strong in just 10 days? Please, please. So the rain game starts, which same plan and all that. Kaneko and Issei they go to the gym where who's there with them? Ellie and Neil. Yeah, so Ellie and Neil, Zulana, yes, Zulana and Mira. Mira are also there. So yeah. So Issei as a cannon fights the pawns, and Kaneko goes for the rook, but this time Kaneko destroys the rook. Like now, rook can't even follow Kaneko's movements like at all. Like she, like Kaneko is or basically start planting. I mean, her, can get her the rook. Actually, certain like Zulana or Zulana. I don't know. Yeah. I am. I was call her Zulana. I don't know why. Because I think I'm butcher. If I'm saying her name wrong, I don't care. So basically takes out Zulana like easily, like not barely even effort, not even using like only breaking a sweat, not even using your new techniques, not even using your Nekomara powers. Like literally, once she uses her Nekomara powers, it's like she gets a boost. So also Issei takes care of the pawns like in canon, which Konako is disgusted, still disgusted, and also Akano also destroys. They do the same thing can, just lightning bolts the whole gym. So Issei Konako go out the gym like in Cannon. So Issei and Konako are walking out, then Yubel try Yubel Yubel Yubelana Yubelana, I guess. I'm butchering it. I'm always gonna butcher that name, I guess. Yubelana. Tries to blow up Konako did, but Konako dodges this time. So yeah, she didn't get hit at all. All which shocked. It shocked Yubel. I'm just gonna call Yubel nickname. I'm just gonna call Yubel. Just make it easier for myself. But then Akanoko comes in and basically punches Yubel away. So yeah, that's gonna go different in canon. So that fight's about to go way different. So yeah, which really is a shock that Akano even goes in physically. Which she can't remember future Gohan moveset, so yeah, of course she can go on physically. Which in the original canon, she did not, which shocked me. Like the Queen has all the aspects of like the other pieces, but all I see Akano uses magic, which disappointed me because the Queen has basically whole basically has the speed, the power, and everything. But all I see Akano use is magic, which 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 I'm kind of disappointed. So and also Kiba is also Kiba and versus Carlamine. Mine actually learn how to say her name. So yeah, coach to me anyway. Yeah, Carlamine, which basically Kiba's destroying her. Just destroying Carlamine. It's like using it. He's using an after image technique on her. She's just like, which one's the real you? Then he was just like over here, and he just slashes freaking Carmine, basically making her retire. Which shocks Ravel because she didn't know that Ryu's Ferrach was this strong. So yeah. Also, we're gonna cut to Ryu's versus Riser with Asya there. It's going to canon until Asya starts to support Ryu's with some of her own attacks, which Ryu's is shocked. And Riser's shocked that that Ryu's bishop is actually stronger than Ryu's herself. So yeah. And so yeah, so they're fighting. And you know that. And also Asia's helping boost not just heal Ryu's, but boost her power and defense, which Ryu's is starting to feel the power Asia's giving her, which basically is like she feels like she can take on the world, which not true. Which is not true. She just has more power than usual. Well, basically, like she basically has the power that like when Issei boosted it boosts like Issei transferring his boosted power to Rias, which was powerful. Not gonna lie. Like, but it's not enough to take out Riser, like, because I'm not saying that Riser's like stronger than original canon, but I think he's Riser's is strong enough to take in that much punishment. Because I mean, to be honest, that Phoenix feeling, there's a limit. There's a limit to it, but it's just like, it's magic. But like, I think he trained that magic, so he's a strong. He won all his rating games for a reason. So yeah, I think he's showing it now. So they also also cut to the rest of Rios' barrage. It's like laying waste on Rios' barrage. Like they're destroying. Yubel's already knocked out. Basically, all of Rios' barrage is just knocked out. Which Ise is shocked that they're all so strong, and he asks, "How do y'all get so strong like that?" Then Kiba says, "It's all thanks to Vegito." So 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 and they all agree, which Issa, all the other two agree, which Issa is mad that that Vegeta refused to train him. He used to train him and train those four, including Asuka. Which Asuka develops a crush for. It also develops a crush for Luke. So yeah, so that so basically, so they're going to help Rias with which Riser hears that all his brothers have been taken down, which shocks him. It's just like, wait, all of them are defeated? Impossible. And and then Ozzy comes and says, "You should pay more attention." And then and, and, which shocks Reese. It's like, when did she leave? When did she then? She sees that it's a clone. Well, she left a clone there. Which right, Asya goes up and then basically starts making her hand into a triangle, which we all know what's going to be. And then she starts tri beam. This basically starts tri beam, basically, which wouldn't kill her because she trained to handle that much power. Handle the tri beam. So yeah. So basically, she basically barraging Big Riser with tri beams, which are dealing damage. She's pelting him back and forth, back and forth. Even his healing factor is taking a toll. So this is this is when then Issei and the others come in, and then you see Asuka does basically bait is is pinning is pelting Riser with tri beams, which which Kiba Akuno and Konako then just join in and just Kiba fires a Galley gun. Kiba fires a Galley gun. Akuno fires a Masenko. And Konako fires a Kamehameha at Riser while Aussie is still shooting dry beams at Riser, which Riser sees the other things and he's like, "Oh no!" And then basically he loses. See, basically he gets hit by the attacks and he retires. And everyone's shocked. Also note that during the training, all those four chess pieces mutated throughout the training because they got stronger. So they're way stronger. It's, they're way stronger than in canon. Which when Rhea hears that she won, she's happy, but she feels like she did absolutely nothing. Like she couldn't do anything to protect herself. So, which Issei feels the same way because even after taking down like the pawns, like he feels like he couldn't do like much either. But he still evolved the sacred gear to like the third liberation, the second liberation. But even then, he still couldn't catch up to those four. Like they left him in the dust. Yes, and also we're going to do a little bonus battle here. Here, so they're going to do a celebration of Rita's victory, which Vegito's invited. Which he comes, but he doesn't come to like for like reason all the part of that because Koneko and Akano and Asia can say that it to convince him to come to the party because it's like they want him to like they want they want him there they want him there to show that they can thank him for like training for the training and all that. Yeah. So yeah. So which video agrees, then agrees, sighs and just says fine. Which all three of them are happy. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, so Rita comes to the party, which everyone's like wondering why is there a human here, which then Koneko, Asia, and Akano explains that he's not human, he's an alien to Sir Zex, which Sir Zex is shocked that there's an alien here, but then Koneko says he means no harm. He just came here for the party that we invited him to come here. Basically, she said blushing. And Akano's also blushing, and also Ozzy's just like Hinata blushing because yeah. So everyone's having a good time at the party and all that until we hear the door open crashing in, which then it's Issa saying that but he was just wondering, why is he not wearing a suit? And then says, Vegito, I challenge you to a fight to prove to prove that I'm stronger than you. Which Vegito then says, because she says, you're not stronger than me at all. Well, if you couldn't beat Great Red. So if Great Red can't beat me, what makes you think you can? Which Greg also just tells Issa that he's an idiot for doing this, but Issa didn't care because he's dumb. He's Issa. He's dumb. Dumb. Intelligence does not come to Issa. So then Vegito just says, I accept your challenge. Challenge, but then Issa says, it's a fight to the death, which Greg just says, death, which Vegito says, you're sure about this? No, you can't take back what you say. You say after this. Which Issei nods to this smirkingly because he thinks because I'm gonna say that he took something from he took a I would say he took an orb like a magical actually, so I would say he took a phoenix necklace that has like a emblem, that has like a pendant that gives him power over to use his complete balance breaker for a certain amount of time. And no, it's not going to help him at all in this battle. So the fight starts. Then Tartax takes Vegito and he sees the stadium, which Vegito says, "You're ready. You're ready. Sure, you ready?" He's saying, "There's no going back after this. And also when you die, Drag, Drag would like to transfer to me." Which says, "Yes, I will transfer to Issei." So, because I'm gonna say if say that if someone kills the Dragon Emperor before, like, Dragon Emperor that's not already the White Dragon Emperor, he he becomes the host of the Red Dragon of Drag, so Dragon Albion. So yeah, so he says just like I'll easily beat you. Then this is then Drake says. Then he activates his necklace and then says, "Welsh Dragon, Bounce Breaker," which of course it goes to this balance breaker, but with wings and all that. And Vegeto's just like, I wonder how long you can stay in that form. And then Issei's just like, long enough to beat you. Then he just charges at Vegito. So, which Vegito is just dodging all his attacks like effortlessly. It's like he has Ultra Instinct on, but he just like doesn't. And now Vegeto's been training, so then Issei just says, "Stop dodging." And then and Vegeta's just like, alright. And then he starts using the power of destruction and just blasted it at Issa. And Issa's just like, wait, what? And then he fires a dragon shot, which is destroyed by the power of destruction. And blast, which he's just like, no, wait, what? And then he gets hit by it. He gets hit by it. But luckily, he uses like a magical barrier. He powers up so his armor to the point where he won't get raised, but he took hell of damage from that. Like that damage is he can barely stand from that. It's just like, damn it, I can't beat him. How is he so strong? Then basically he's just like, you know, you can back out. uh, you can just give up, and walk away from this while you still can. Can which he says, says this battle is not over until one of us dies. Which Ryuji says, "Alright then." And then Ryuji just says, "Okay, time to use this." And then he takes up, says, "Ask you on." And then the Ask One blade comes out. Everyone's shocked and says, "Oh." And Drake's just like, "Oh no." It was like, "Yep, we lost." The Dragon's just like, "You say what?" And he says, "Yep." And he says, "You lost this battle." Then he says, "What do you mean?" And then Drake says, "That sword is made to slay dragons, specifically with dragons, which can hurt us. We can't even recover from that sword." Which is just shocked, and then Ryuzen says, "Ask you on blade, balance breaker." Which balance breaker I'm just saying. Just ask you on. Let's see if it has a balance break. Skeleton blade. Yeah, skeleton blade looks like this. Yeah. Which is balance. Also, the balance breaker looks like the sword. But it's just like I don't say wait. Look up. I want to look up. Don't mind me. Achilles. Don't mind me. Oh no. Damn it. No. I'm trying to find the wrong one. Avatar. So yes, that exact avatar. Yes, there's a reason I went to this. Basically, the balance breaker looks like this armor, but imagine it looks more like the Ascalon Blade's features and all that. With the Ascalon Blade. So yeah. So which it drags even more shine. This is balance breaker. Then you see angel wings come out, which they're from the armor, which then it proves that he's a true wielder of Hasculon. Which then he says, wait. Then Jesus says, "Oh, it's time to end this." So then Issei just says, "There's no way I'm letting you win." Then he fires a dragon shot. He's firing multiple dragon shots, but then he just says, "It's over." Then he just splits Issei and slices Issei's head off, while also taking Dragon in the process. Which now he's the new Red Dragon Emperor and true Red Dragon Emperor. So he has two Sacred Gears. He has the Boosted Gear and Great Red's True Red Dragon Boosted True Red Dragon Two Red Dragon Sacred Gear, which basically looks like the Boosted Gear here, but except for it has the gauntlet and two gauntlets and wings. That's pretty much it. So anyone see this, Reese is like Issei. So it's like Issei, no, and then Sir says it's over. The winner is Vegito. It's Konako and everyone else. The girls cheer, except for Reese. And Reese says, "Why are you all cheering?" Then and says he was a pervert, or, and he kind of deserved to die. which he, which, which he didn't really deserve to die, but it's just like he's just too much of a pervert. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to end this video here. I know I didn't put much detail into this, but also next, what if what if what if Naruto was the reincarnation of all the boos? It's gonna come out today. Now I promise I'm gonna do more Naruto what ifs. Ifs that I should have continued. So anyway, this is one of the stories.